For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Prime Minister Andrew Holness says there is no need for panic, hysteria, fear-mongering or spreading of misinformation. In a bid to manage the crisis, the government has updated its travel restriction list to include France, Germany and Spain, and is discouraging public gatherings and non-essential travel.
As the situation evolves, we will make appropriate decisions in favor of the health of the public. As it relates to schools, we have made financial provisions, recently announced by Minister Samuda, for schools to acquire hand sanitization products, as schools will continue to be open unless the government of Jamaica directs otherwise.
Jamaica is now the 5th Caribbean country to confirm an imported case of the novel coronavirus. The patient, who is a Jamaican female, had traveled from the United Kingdom, which has cases of the virus. She arrived on the island on March 4 and after displaying symptoms was placed in isolation on March 9. The female, who is said to have traveled to Jamaica from the UK to attend a funeral, was screened at the airport. Based on investigations, she started experiencing mild symptoms days after arriving. She then visited a doctor, which led to a clinical sample being collected and sent to the National Influenza Center, where laboratory tests confirmed the diagnosis on Tuesday at approximately 11 a.m. The patient and family members have been informed. The Ministry of Health and Wellness says steps are being taken to prevent the risk of community spread.
These measures include the dispatch of a health team to the home of the patient for assessment and initiation of public health measures, the identification and contact tracing for all possible exposed persons, meeting of ministry officials with members of staff at the hospital, and the necessary interventions that are required to be put in place.
Our main interest and big focus at this point is going to be enabling resources to do the contact tracing.
Chief Medical Officer Dr. Jacqueline Bisesa Mackenzie says the patient is stable and observations will continue. Dr. Tufton has also named a COVID-19 response advisory team that will support the Ministry of Health and Wellness's planning and coordination with respect of this public health challenge. Aladdin Love for CVM Live.
Good night. This is the cutting edge. Well, we start out with this news. If nobody not hear it yet, we hear it. I don't know who hear it, but I don't say I did hear it. Hear what Donald Trump say now. This is serious. Donald Trump say him going to ban all flights from Europe coming into America for 30 days, starting Friday. Did you hear what I say a while ago? I say Donald Trump, the President of America, say he's banning all flights from Europe into America, starting on Friday for 30 days. Can you imagine that? I mean, them ban all flights from China coming into America. But now it's Europe. It's Europe time. So America have quite a few virus-infected people there, and quite a few of them dead, I think. And 90 of them dead already. When them ask our Minister of Health here if him seen say them would ban the flights coming from America into Jamaica, him said there's a lot of different reasons why it wouldn't be feasible to do that. And it has things to do with trade. And you know, most of the tourists them come from up the south. But most of the food them where we come from up the south. But guess what? A whole heap of the things them where we used to come from China, because every garlic in the Western world, China come from. Garlic. a little thing like garlic. You remember we used to have garlic at Jamaica? Well, all of the garlic that we use come from China. And if you're there Europe, you're there England, and you go buy garlic, it come from China. Whole heap of things come from China. But we never have no flight coming directly from China into Jamaica, so that there was no need to say you're going to ban the flights them. But America did ban them. But now the epicenter of this thing, I know, it's not China anymore, it's Italy. Italy. And everybody getting scared because we just registered 2 years and we don't know how much more we them say them have, must say 4 more that they are check out to figure out if them have it. So I don't know if by the time we wake up tomorrow morning we hear say more than 2 there. But the people them is in panic in Jamaica. I've never seen Jamaicans so panicky. Not even when them hear say hurricane a come. At least you can see the hurricane still, but I never see Jamaicans so panic. And the way other thing they on the news every minute, every hour, every second, every day, and even righteous or no, we are talking about it. When we did that thinking in my mind, say, you know, so many not talk about it tonight, yeah. But it's like a heaviness come down upon you when you hear say. I mean, hearing about it, say, boy, right now, so much people have it a fire and how many people dead. But when you hear them say 1 case, then at Jamaica, it's like a heaviness come down upon you. I don't know how somebody else feel, but as somebody feel like a heaviness come down upon me. You know, the second one never ever sound so heavy like the first one, believe you me. But it changes psyche. And the people, them, the whole psychological makeup of Jamaican people seems as if it get changed. And it carry me back to a movie named Silent Green. I don't know how much people see that movie there. There's a whole movie named Silent Green. And then have a next movie named Outbreak. Outbreak. And then have a next one named Contagious. When I remember all them movie there and I realized, but wait, me I live in that age there now. The age of outbreak and all them things there. Me I live in it. You know? Me I watch them things there and just see Hollywood movie. But no, it's like Hollywood come like a what you call it, a vision to the future. Yeah, man. Sometimes I might show you fiction and I don't know fiction. But Hollywood appear to me now like it is a gateway to the future. It's art. Them call them thing prophesying. Them is art showing you reality in the next age, the next era. Because there's so much thing that me did say in a science fiction movie where right now it's a normal thing. Normal, very normal. Certain things we usually say. Like in the 90s, when you go a movie in the 90s and you see certain things and, you know, and you hear them say 1999, this and that. And then you realize, but wait. But the things that me I seen in the movie, me I live in it now. Me I the future of the movie in the 90s and 80s. The future where them did that show. See me, you know, stand up inside it. And me kind of recognize it too. Me recognize it because the gadgets, the thinking, and the way of the people them reflect what Hollywood show on the big screen. And this disease has sent me back going to some movie. Because everybody must know by now, so me's a movie man. Me's a movie man. Me sit down at my yard the whole day and just watch pure movie. Me binge per movie. Me don't care. Because me not know where to go. Me not go nowhere go smoke herbs. Me not go nowhere go to look no woman and all them something there. I sit down in my yard. But when me look on these movies, or when me reflect on the movies them I usually watch, I say, oh my gosh, man, I'm living in the times now. I'm right in the center of Hollywood's vision of the future. And sometimes it was not vision of the future neither, you know. They are privy to information that we don't have. Especially like how we live in a so-called third world country. We are privy to, they are privy to information that we don't have. So when them let it out on a big screen, it look fascinating to us. But it's not fascinating to them. It look impossible to we, but it's not impossible to them because them don't know, say, them have a gateway to information that is only certain people have in the world, and you have a certain elite class. You have a certain elite class, not very much people. And the whole of them is white people. No black people not involved in it. White people who manipulate and control how we view things, what we believe, what we eat, how we dress. All of these things is manipulated. So when we look at all of these things as on now and we say we are going, we can't explain it because we are given the information. We are given the information. And it's not that the information what them give is wrong, you know. Because them know how to correct it. Because we look at so much disease we pass through. And then all of a sudden see them disappear. Here what Trump say now. Trump say by April, when the time get warm, everything will go away. And the American CNN and all them people, they laugh after him. But me not laugh. Me not call him fool, you know. Me not calling him stupid. Because if he was a stupid man, he would have gone to prison already. I get assassinated and nobody know do that. The man said by April when time get hot, everything gone, disappear. Me not say it will disappear, but the possibility exists because you have certain people that is on the aim of certain things. And it's not God. Certain people is on the aim of certain things and it's not God. It's man. Man create disturbance in the atmosphere with them chemical germs and them chemical warfare. Man create diseases and cause floods and tidal waves. Man create war and make you believe that the war where them go to fight is just for a cause. They will not see that already in the Iraq war, man. The whole world believes Saddam Hussein will have weapons of mass destruction. And them come, I remember Colin Powell, I show you where the man I move them from to where them I put them to. And I show you with them little stick, say, well, they are here and they're moving it to there and this and that. And them invade the country and mash up the country, and right now the country is broken. Can't fix back. And them leave it. Them leave it. And millions of people die for their way of life and to manipulate and create destruction on other human beings. So much things that them do. Who is them? A group of men sitting down somewhere and manipulating all the thinking that we have. Somehow we have to try our very best to buckle out tight and come out tight. Because right now, if I hear about this watch a man, if I hear anything more about watch on with this and watch on with that again, and alcohol and them thing there, I'm going to peep upon my hand, man. Because I don't know how some people have the same thing going over. I mean, I say, it's not going to help, you know. It's not that it's not going to help, you know. It's just that who give the first information, you see, These people don't know. Well, them say it's bat and snake in a way name. Them say there's no cure, there's no vaccine right now for this thing. There's no vaccine for it. So that makes it more dangerous. So all the way have to live with that thinking that there's no vaccine for it and make more dangerous. And when we look at what happened in China, we now go ramp with it. That place will look like that in Jamaica. Less people. The population is less. And it there, Vietnam. And then when we see where it jump gone over Italy, all the Vatican now are prepare certain things because the whole of Italy are going to lock down. And when we hear how much people get quarantined, how do you quarantine 15 million people? Or even in the one room, which part them say it did start. How do you quarantine 11 million people, man? I know Italy stay. I know Italy stay. And there was a time when you never have the Schengen visa them, where you have to stop at the border to go to each country. And they move the borders them. Because that really Africa should do, move borders. But the Europeans move the borders from one country. Because sometimes you drive and you don't even know, so you're reaching the next country. You're there in Switzerland, you don't even know, so you reach Italy. It's a weird thing. The mobile tunnel they will lead from Switzerland, it leads from Switzerland to Italy, I think. I can be corrected by some musician who passed through there a while, but it's about 20 miles long. I can't see where they could have stopped people from coming through there, so. And you have various places where you can't stop people from move, but we remember when East Germany was East Germany, because you have East Germany, for all the young people them who don't know. Germany was once divided into East and West. East Germany and West Germany. And them have a wall. You don't know talk about Bill Wall. It's that's where you get the idea from. Them have a wall. Them have a wall where divide East Germany from West Germany. And East Germany was a communist area. I remember when we, who did that tour? I think me and a Sugar Minot and Junior Reed. I don't remember who did that tour, but I know Copeland did there. And we go over, what to show in East Germany. It's a weird thing for go over there, East Germany. And then when you come over to West Germany now, it's a different look. Different look, different way, different attitude. But the youth them over East Germany, they love way. They love reggae music, they love ska and all the music there. Anyway, the point is, they move the wall. So now East Germany and West Germany is just Germany now. And the thinking of the people them, at the time, who live over East Germany, was that there's something over the other side that them need to find out about. So them put a wall there. Because who put the wall there make you think a certain way. Because the wall was supposed to separate a thinking, an ideology, a doctrine. That's what the wall does have to do, to make you think a certain way. Just like visa. Visa is to make you think a certain way. That's why them institute visas for go to certain countries, and certain people must have visa for go to certain countries. But it's not necessary. It's not necessary. It's not necessary at all. But man create these things to control and manipulate other human beings. And we see that most of the things them per earth will cause pain and agony to other human beings, was created by other human beings who claim power. And we know that power corrupt. Absolute power corrupt absolutely. The Englishman said that. And we know that. So when we think according to this class, when we act according to. So when we get information, because information is what decide how powerful you are or how open you are. The people that have the most information will control the world, as we can see. Just like how we talk about Hollywood. They have a certain information where we don't inside us or in a little center or no, in a little Kingston so don't have. So them can use for them information to manipulate your thinking. So when them give you Murdoch, the man who control the biggest information station in the West. When I say station, I mean medium and media. Murdoch him name. Him decide what is what and what is not because of the information that him present. Him can tell you, say, look here now, we're going to put that in this one and make the whole world believe it. And because it coming from reputable media houses, we just sup it up like BBC and CNN, Fox Channel and all these places. When them tell you certain things, if you find a news, even the radio station you do it too. Them find a news, them have to verify it with these stations. So if CNN bring it on, them not going to question it. Them not going to question it, them not going to verify it to the next radio station. You know, see it? So when you have the major media houses manipulate the news, the media houses can make you vote for your party or don't vote for your party. The media houses can make you buy a certain thing, commodity. The media houses can make you go to certain places. The media houses can make you do certain things. So the media is used to manipulate events, times, and things. So it's amazing. It's amazing that these people up on the TV and I say, look here, we're not making the people them panic, you know. But guess what? If the virus come to Jamaica, 1.7 million people might be infected. That is Mr. Tufton. I mean, I say, at 2.7 million people in Jamaica. And Jamaican people are think fast, you know, because them now say 1.7 million people not going to get killed, you know, or dead. It means them going to get infected. But enough for them thinking, because them here will go on to China. All everybody I think about this virus is death. Because that is what them have upon now, fear. Anytime you think virus. Because the other day when you talk about flu and chickpea and when them call it, the one we just left the other day, dengue. Over 200 people dead. Over 200 people dead from dengue in Jamaica between last year and now. Over 200 people dead. And it wasn't an epidemic. People mention the word epidemic, but it was not an epidemic. But 200 people dead. That never upon the lips of everyone. Most one never get afraid, scared, like when we see them scared now. The thing with it is that most people who have this virus don't dead. And what if you hear me say, most people who have this virus here don't dead. I mean, I say you must take precautions because that's what we're talking about now. We're talking about precautions, not fear. Not fear we're talking about precautions. How do you take precautions so as not to make this thing become greater than what it is? Because when we hear about dengue, we have to come on the radio meeting and say, oh, Jamaican people so nasty, Rasta, no can't this and no can't, and they have to put advertisement on it. No, every minute the minister held upon the TV attack. They have to give blow by blow description of where we are going. So everything where we hear is them make we know it. Everything where we hear is them make we know it. Because them not have no cure for it. When I said them, I mean Jamaican government not have no cure for it. But the cure is somewhere. The cure is somewhere, you know. It's like the Ebola. Thousands of Africans dead from Ebola in Africa. And all of a sudden you don't hear them say, boy, them have a thing there where when the American catch it and them send it, them carry them go over in America there. All of a sudden you hear say, something they did there where could have really stem the flu, the virus, the Ebola virus. And them start to test it out. Just like the HIV. The HIV are the same thing. Everything have a cure. But it's who control the way to the cure. Yes. Decide how much people going dead and how much people going live. It's those who control the cure. Decide that. Because it have a cure. It have a cure. But many people will have to die. Many people will have to die because the power structure must be maintained. The power structure must be maintained. And if it's evil, blow up a whole plane with 200 people to kill one man, they will do it. They will do it because it has been done before. It has been done before. They will blow up a whole plane to kill one man without 300 people in it. That is the power structure. So we have to have a counteraction. And the information that we get is that we must wash our hands properly and refrain from shaking hand. You know, Rastafari, they don't know, say they're going to shake hand already now. I'll make it caught in the shake hand thing, you know. And this I go remind me now, say, but wait. But me never used to shake hand, you know. When me there bush, we never used to shake hand. When me come out, me never used to shake hand. And the other day, I start shaking hand. I have to go forward to that thinking. Because now, everybody depend on that level. Said, why right now, prevent yourself from shaking people hand. Get, what them call it, sanitizer, them call it. And wipe this and wipe that. Like how I'm in the studio, so I must have my sanitizer, wipe down everything because look how much people come inside us from the whole day. And me are the last one for the day coming here now. And me have to touch all them buttons so now. And me never wipe them down. But I don't understand how it will work. Because if them say you must wipe this and wipe that, when a man use a public toilet, and him done wee, I'm done do whatever I'm do, and him flush the toilet, and him finger go up on the toilet to flush it, and then now him go to the pipe and wash him hand. I'm hand turn on the pipe for wash him hand, and when him wash him hand, him have to turn off the pipe with him hand. And then when him come outside, a man say, remember say he's supposed to give me some money, and him say, yeah. And him just wash him hand and him take out him the pile of money and count out the money to give the man. And the man take the money and gone. So nobody now wash the top of the pipe. Because they know we have to all wear gloves. Like the people in the bank, everybody have on gloves. We must all wear gloves now. Because they know how we have to work with the money, because we know so that time when we never used to hold money. We never used to hold money. But a whole heap of people do that now. So when we don't wash our hand, and we turn off the pipe, said we. When we go outside, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Because you could have rub off the knob them little more. The door knob them. You rub them off. Or you come out of the house. You got hold back the knob, you know. And you see him on, you hold the sanitizer with to rub off the knob. And you see him on where you count out the money and give the person. And he will give you back the money. And you're not going to wash your hand to take the money. You're not going to wash your hand to take the money. You're going to take the money and put it in your pocket. It's a weird thing. But we are watching thing. We are watching thing unfold in front of you, you know, and the scare and the fear where it brings to you. The Prime Minister just talked about assemblies, people assembling in places, large crowds and all these things. And him talk, when him talk about session and then him say church, and him smile, because him know as a churchman say, it's hard to say that. It's hard to say no more church until 1 month. Like what them say school, no more school. You say them weird, you know. It's easier for them stop the school than to stop the church. It's a madness. It's easier for them to say, all right, we're going to close all schools. But it's hard for them to say, why we can't close all of the church them. Because the church man now, I forgot to start say, look here, you remember when we used to hug up when we come out and I say, yes sir, yes, nice sermon, sir, and all them something there. Them can't just again and shake one another and hold a little baby and say, oh, it's little dentist today. You're eating your porridge and this and that. But for God say, stop keep church for a month or two because of this, because you're talking about gathering, you know. Which part gather like church? Every Sunday, which part gather like church? Especially like how them have all the big tent and when people ready to jump up and down and jump up and drop on one another and one lift up on another. The Prime Minister smiled when him said that. But I know how it go. Because it's a bitter pill that. It's not a bitter pill to say, we're thinking about closing the schools, you know. No, because school, you can't lock down the school. If you go to pick them, going to have exam, and the people them want to learn and study. But you can't close down the school for a month or two. Then why you not close down the church them too? Because the church have more people in there who are susceptible to the disease than the children them in at school. I don't know if me make no sense, but me just look on it in another way. You have more according to what them say. Them say it because I have to go off of what them say. Because I don't know nothing about this thing where them let go and way. According to what them say, people over 60 is easier, will catch it easier because a whole heap of people over 60 have underlying ailments like asthma and diabetes and all them things there where we trigger it quicker and make it more harder for the virus go away. And the children them, it's very difficult for them get it. But more people who have diabetes, who have blood asthma, who have this and long that, most of them got church. That means if the thing become an epidemic inside of Jamaica, like the way them call it, like the flu that are there, it would be making sense if you lock down the church them. I mean, I say it with no malice, but me just I say it in order to protect the citizens of Jamaica. Just like how we protect the children them. I don't want you to protect children. I still have my life here to live. I still have my life to live. I don't want to be about we have to protect the children. You have to protect me. I don't dead yet. The children, them must be protected. You're going to lock down all the party them in the place, all the session them. I agree with it 110%. I agree with it totally. Lock down it, lock them down. All of the session them, lock them down. Because the people them don't know how to use them thinking to protect themselves. So them need somebody to protect them from themselves. And sometimes that is what governments are there to do, to protect the people them from themselves. I am totally agreeing to lock it down. But when I look on the information, I say, who gave this information originally about Washington? Them have all a song where them say you must sing. Sing it twice, and if you sing it twice, then you're unwell watch. I mean, who come up with them something there? Who come up with them? So, before the program done, I go remember the song. Where them tell you, say, if you sing the song, when you're washing your hand, you must sing the song 2 times. And then by the song done, you know, say your hand is properly washed. Sanitizers and all these things. And people get scared. So you them do know, them take their money and run, go to supermarket, go buy out the whole place. And have them yard look like a supermarket now. For the pending danger. People have a mask. And all them get to feel, say, if them have on the mask, it will help them from not getting the disease. When you have another man over there, so I say, the mask is not to prevent you from getting the disease. The mask is that if you have the disease, it prevents you from passing it to other people when you sneeze or when you cough. That is what the mask for. You know, we go to Japan, and years ago, we go to Japan in the 90s, one at a time. In the 90s, yeah, we got 90s and 2000, early 2000, yeah, in the 90s. And everybody meets you walking at the subway have a mask. And that was no disease that go around the place. That me I look at it and I say, right, I wonder why them people have so much mask. And then me end up in New York one of the time and I say, the same Japanese people them have a mask. They say it must be a culture over there, so everybody wear a mask. Them tell you must wear the mask. And everybody go buy out all of the masks them. That means you see when the time come now if you have masks, no masks no there. It's a weird thing. You see the time come now when certain things supposed to be there. When you go buy out all of the sanitizer them. When you want the sanitizer now for real, when the danger really come, it's like the boy who ball out wolf, and no wolf not there. And the time when the wolf there and him a ball out, nobody now listen to him. And this is where we reach now. And then you have some people now turn it in a religious thing. And I thought, well, see the Bible have prophet fulfill and all them foolishness there. We need to figure it out. And when I say figure it out, we talk about listen to what them say. Listen to what them say. Because what them say you must do is what you must do. Because these people do things. I want to say these people, I'm not talking about the government minister of Jamaica. We are talking about the bigger heads them. The elite. The little men, they must sit down and do certain things. They may put something in front of you where go and kill you. And tell you, say it will kill you. You think them easy? And them tell you, say, all right, this is how you're going to prevent yourself from not dead. And them tell you how to prevent you not being killed. So you can't blame them. You can't blame them. That means them put it there for kill you, you know. And then tell you how not to die from it. So when somebody dies from it, who is not thinking, Them can't blame them. I said, but I did tell you, say it's going to kill you, so why you come blame me? I tell you, say it's going to kill you. So don't come blame me because you see 500 man dead around the corner there. Thanks say you never dead. Psychology. We want you to listen to what the news reports saying about this virus here. Because it would appear that it's going to get worse. And I tell the man, say, if 1.7 million people get affected by this thing here, we can just kiss Jamaica goodbye. Yes, that is more than half of the population. Because there's a movie that I saw, and it's a movie, because I'm still looking at it as a movie, where them what them call it, curfew or quarantine a whole town. And you know, for them solution to it, in order to make the thing not to spread, kill all of the people them in the town. So the people them will leave and try leave and Jim Screech out of the town for go contaminate the rest of the city. Them say just quarantine the thing and just kill all of them. These people think this way, you know. Right now, America, I hear them going like say, why America too scientific and too advanced for what happening in Italy and them place that happen there. Them know something where we don't know. Them know something where we don't know because the people them so far who let it go in America, in Jamaica, yeah. England them a come from. England. And them have others who them a check who they come from England. But the minister never said nothing about let go England. And now them start to think about it. They must say, you know, so we should have rethink this thing and maybe we shouldn't allow no plane from England to come here. Which is that them a think pan. Donald Trump more aggressive. Him say, look here, no flight from Europe must enter America. And that him a talk about now. No flight. Just like what them say China, no flight from China. And you have countries that never stop flying out China. Can you believe that? Yeah, man, you have countries that never stop flying out China. The first country in Africa for register was not a Nigerian, it was an Italian. Them about dead in Egypt, you know. It's not African dead. And we don't hear them say about Africa yet, you know. 50 a different country. Algeria get licked. Nigeria get licked. South Africa get licked. Egypt get licked. Which other country them say get licked? 1-1 over the so and 1-1 over the so. In the Caribbean, Dominican Republic get licked. Now we get licked. And next, I think St. Martin registered. People, listen to them as much as possible. Get the information. But watch the panic. The panic. Last week we mentioned it, you know. We say the fear of death is worse than death. Yeah. Because you can't do have it, you know, because you panic. And when I say don't have it, I mean say the disease that clog up your system will not allow you to think straight. And you will come up with a next disease that is worse than the one where you have fear about. Everybody gets scared. Because you don't know. It's not like a gunman where you creep up and you can run or you can beg for your life or something like that. It's something where you just casually just attack to a man and him cough and you touch him and that's all, it's gone. And that is it. The situation is that most people who get it don't dead. And that is really one of the fear factors that grip people. Because them hear about so much people dead in China. Them says that 100,000 people have the disease. And it's about 9,000 dead. 100 and quite a few thousand people. And it's just well, not just 9,000, but compare to how much people have it. And the way we hear about it, it's like, well, if I get it, you're going to dead, you know. So just put your papers right, make sure your insurance pay up, and all them things there, which, the fear, man, the fear of death is worse than death, man. Believe you me. This is the cutting edge on RFM. Yeah, this is the cutting edge on RFM. I'll come out for that reason, you know. Make the place get a little lighter. Because the whole day is heavy, man. By the way, the second woman who get the virus, she get it from England and she work in the American embassy. Yes, she work in the American embassy. So them close down the embassy. So them have spray it out. Mr. P, we want yellow party one them in England who are listening to it right now, you know. Yes, we have the two people them who have the coronavirus was in England. Can't believe that? Yes. So we're there with you. I go through the paces. You know, we're there now. Well, we call it Black History Month still. But we're going to call it Black History Year. Because, you know, we can't, that is the point of me being on radio. And seriously, this is the point of me being on radio. To declare Africa and the liberation of African people, awakening them conscience and them consciousness. That is the reason why we are here. If we can't do this, we are going to bother. We're not doing it. We are doing something else. You understand? So, we see because of certain thinking where the people them have, it's very difficult to get the people them to really focus on Africa. Because, as we said before, them give you something in front of you. And when them give you it, them tell you, say, really and truly, at this really you're going to know, you know. And if anything is there, if you know, we are going to make you know. But we're not going to make you know certain things until we choose to make you know it. And where them I tell you, say, is where them create. Them create it in front of you and put it in front of you and say, all right, this is the reality. But guess what? A delusion. But because you don't know no better, because you don't have no information, you just hold on the illusion and use it as your reality. So little more down the line, them come now and say, look here, this is an illusion. And you say, what you talk about? Which illusion? And this I believe in, you can't take that from me. They just want them do the homosexual thing. Yeah, man. Them put that the Bible say homosexual should be stoned to death. And then they make it illegal in England. And then make the law, you know, say it's illegal, you know. And now, when you have follow where the Bible say, them come tell you, say, no follow that, you know. Because right now, even though we make it illegal, we are sure you say, it's all right. It's all right. So nobody will go on like. But then they don't make it illegal. In more ways than one, they make it illegal. But now them change their mind and come now and tell you, say, well, right now you have to accept it now according to how them see it. So every time them use something and change around where them want to change around, them expect you to follow. But there are certain things that we have in our DNA that now come out. And them can't get it out, you know. You know them get it out? Mix up one of them people with one of our people. and you call it multicultural. Like mix up a white woman with a black man, and then when them have a baby, the baby don't know if them don't want to accept them blackness and don't accept them whiteness. And them say them neither black nor white, them neither African nor European. So, those who is in power will decide the fate of the youth. Those who is financially able will decide the fate of the youth. Any one of them, mother or father. So the fate of the youth is decided by, the way the youth is thinking is decided by who have the power. So who have the power going to make this youth decide if where him here said it wrong was right, and where him here said was right was wrong. And there lies the confusion. There lies the confusion. Africa now got upon his mind. Because him feels say boy right now, him is part British, part African. So what you gonna tell him now? So who him fi take up for? Well, I can't tell him who fi take up for, you know. Every man have to decide his own destiny. Every man have to decide his own destiny. I can't decide that. That is the reality. So, here we go.
When CVM Live visited halfway through on Tuesday, persons were seen wearing face masks. A customs officer was also spotted wearing a protective mask at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston. One individual tells CVM Live she's taking the necessary precautions because she does not trust the health ministry.
When dengue was here, the government didn't admit it until after many children died, so protection is good for me.
Others, however, are comforted by the health minister's announcement that there was no suspected case of the coronavirus in Jamaica and remain hopeful that it does not enter the country.
It's not safe. Remember, say it's not safe, you know. I'm have kids, so it can't safe, and then again it's contagious. So, but I'm open to it still.
This man has some suggestions for the government.
Them have to do all just take our precaution by make sure say all the borders them locked down with enough nurse, enough doctors, enough agents, so we know say yeah. Them little things that not slip through. You see my deal.
On Tuesday, Dr. Christopher Tufton announced that active surveillance will continue at ports of entry, and depending on risk assessment done, persons will be quarantined in special facilities or their homes. However, adding to fears is word from the acting chief medical officer, Dr. Karen Webster Carr, that the digital handheld thermal scanner used to detect high fever has been stolen from the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston. Persons have taken to social media describing the situation as shameful. However, Dr. Karen Webster Carr told reporters the health ministry is working around it.
While the one at Norman Manley, provided by health, was stolen, we do have access to the others at the airport. So there is thermal scanning done as well as handheld scanning. There is that possibility if we need it. So we are working to replace the ones we had in health.
She adds that the public health personnel at the Norman Manley International Airport is adequate. Aladdin Love for CVM Live.
Yeah, this is a stepping razor, the art of war. We're there with you next Thursday. We want to make mention in light of the COVID-19, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced that all schools will be closed for 14 days, starting tomorrow. Mr. Holness says the government will review the decision in 10 days. The Archers NTA will also be closing its community-based training programs and the OPE program for 14 days, effective immediately. The Prime Minister says the closure will allow the Education Ministry to provide schools with materials that facilitate online learning. So they're going to start something that now we call e-learning, online learning. Yeah? So I don't know if Shamara can do it or come here and work at home. Or can I work at home with some of those equipments that them have there? Anyway, you want to carry that there? I know that is in a house, the parliament. We don't want to carry the parliament thing. Anyway, we just want you to know that the Prime Minister has really told us now that all schools will be closed for 14 days, starting tomorrow. Okay, here we go. International panic, I tell you, it's all like a movie. Believe you me. Can you imagine a Hollywood movie revealing itself in this time, and I am part of the movie? Yeah, I'm what you call extras in the movie. Because these things is what we see in movies. Yeah, man, Outbreak. I remember when I saw Outbreak, I think it's Dustin Hoffman started a movie there. And it did look away, and then years after we hear about Ebola. Not very long after the movie Outbreak come out, we hear about Ebola. And then we hear about Contagion. I mean, like, these things happen on the big screen before it is revealed to us as normal people. That means that there's some thing that is working that we, the normal people, don't understand. We don't understand what is happening. So we have to just work with what is happening and make sure, say, we don't panic. And Jamaican people seem to be panicking. Not only Jamaican people, but this is where we are talking about because we are Jamaica. I want to tell the people them this, you know, as an advice. As an advice. And we said it last week, I'm going to say it again. The fear of death is worse than death itself. The fear of death. Because what you know? You see immune system, you see panic. Panic is like scaring us, like a fear. You see fear bring about certain enzymes in your body to unleash. That is not very good for your immune system. So meanwhile you're trying to not even run away, but panicking about one situation. You are creating a situation that when you go to the doctor, I will say nothing wrong with you. Because he can't diagnose you. Because you already have that panic button pressed inside of you. And it is slowly eating away your immune system. Because it's panic, you panic. It's afraid, you get afraid. We mentioned it already. When a cow will get killed, him knows him will get killed, you know. And him unleash certain enzymes in his body that make him body almost become poisonous. Yes, almost become poisonous. Any animal know when him going dead. Even a chicken know when them going dead. And that chicken is releasing, that dog is releasing, all of these things is releasing certain enzymes in you. Because it's a dog, you have dog that is pet dog, you know, that is very loyal to their master. But you see if stranger come in at the house, them bark down the place because them don't know that person until the master come and say, quiet, easy, whatsoever. And then it's sickle. But there's a certain panic that is revealed in certain people. So we're calling upon the Jamaican people them now. Because this thing is a worldwide thing. And we don't want you to panic yourself to death. Because most of the people them who have this disease don't die. Most of the people them. As a matter of fact, the amount of people them where recover from it is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The only reason, the only thing why this thing sounds so, you know, like frightening is because of the speed in which it is happening. It is happening in such a speed that, wow, you know, I mean, we're not going to put it with flu and all them things there, but we know that 200 people flu killed last year in Jamaica. What them not chick flu, what them call it, chick V? Chick V.
Last year?
Yeah. Last year them not have chick V, that tell us they must go make water this and all. Yeah. Anyway, 200 people dead. Cancer, 700 people diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer. 700 women diagnosed with breast cancer. Now, when I put it, I mean, no cancer worse than this way I come here, so now. Worse. But, because I say, the reason why it look that way that way is because, well, there's two things why it look that way there. One, the quickness where it come and where we did hear about happening in China and the reaction to what happening in China. And the next thing, the media. The media help to scare the people them more than anything else. The media is part of the problem. Because when I'm going to the supermarket, I go when a man I go stop me and I say, some more time when people them say they're in China again. I say, Bridget, I'm going to the supermarket, where ask me that for? And I come out and next man I confront me about the same thing. So what we are going to do about this? Like me, I say, oh yes, all right, I'm going to call God and ask him. Yeah, because that me have to tell him. Because me I say, where am I ask me that? So Muta, what we are going to do about this disease here? I say, all right, you want to know, Bridget, so I go back to the studio, I'm going to call God and ask him. Because I don't know where you want me to tell you though. More than what them I tell you. You know, see, them I tell you if you wash your hand, there. So, just go and do that and don't ask me. You know, see, so, ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is not bliss. So you have to know. You have to listen. You have to know. And you see, the conspiracy theories, it's not working. All the conspiracy theories them is doing is scaring the people them more. You know, them scaring the people them more and more and more and more. So may I ask the people them to be intelligent about what is happening here. It's a serious thing, very serious. And we know say it is like a flu, it have the same symptoms. But we want the people them know say, really and truly, we'll get through it, and we just don't want the people them to get over anxious, because anxiety is part of the problem. Anxiety, panic. The media is helping to push this panic. We know and we understand that this also will pass. I don't want to sound like a passing here, but it is going to pass. It is going to pass. And for comfort, if you want to get some comfort tonight, most people, according to what they are saying now, most people who get this disease don't die. Because everybody is afraid of death. But we know, say, the fear of death is worse than death. There's no fear in death. But when you start to think death, and your mind upon death, and people have your mind upon death, then you're not able to think straight, and you make some flippy and false move, and go right down to the pit. So, we start call upon the Jamaican people, for just easy like Sunday morning, don't go to no church though, because too much crowd. The minister, the Prime Minister said, the Prime Minister was smiling when he said that too, because he know what I say. As a man who is a 7 day, him say, well, schools, him say them going to take away all of the pass them give for keep functions. Them have a word for it. Yeah, permit. The permit them. Them going recall the permit them, and them asking the people them not to find themselves in no group, no crowd of like 4 or 5 people, and there's 5 people inside there, so 300 should have come out. 300 supposed to come out, you know. It's like you can't stay here. But the Prime Minister said that, look here, where 3 or more get together is church, and that is creating a problem. So even the church have to go recognize how significant it is. And just like how now them come, we just read it, for those of you who never hear, the Prime Minister has announced that all schools will be closed for 14 days starting tomorrow. Now, if you spare young people in a school and them will close it, and according to what we hear, it's not mostly young people, it's mostly elder people. Most of the elder people go to church. So them should be looking at the possibilities of closing down the churches. Because we don't want a man go to church and then I talk about the Lord, and then him come out back and go to supermarket and go to shop and then I go to a rum bar and then you hear say, oh, this and that. We are calling up on the Prime Minister. And I'm not saying it with malice. I'm saying it with the protection of the Jamaican people. Because I know that is why them say the schools must be closed. The schools are closed for the protection of the children. I am calling on the Prime Minister to declare that the churches must close for 14 days. How hard can that be? What happened? How hard can that be? Close the churches for 14 days that people don't mingle with them. Just like parties are cancelled from left to right and all other things are cancelled from left to right. So we just say that because this is not the time for panic. It's the time to get sensible. Click it. Yes, stepping razor, the art of war. So as we are saying about this new thing that come up our way, you know, last year it was the taxi man them, now it's Corona. It's really amazing that this thing, you know, this thing is something else. And as I say, ignorance is one of the things that will cause problem. But you see how that thing that happen and how people put in front of you what you must do to prevent it. You know, say, I like a scenario, you know, because it's amazing. Cigarette. A man going to a store, I ask you a box of cigarette. And on the pack of the cigarette, it say, smoking kills. This is serious, you know. The cigarette box says smoking kills. Around at the back of the cigarette, they say, Surgeon General warn that cigarette smoking is dangerous to your health. My argument is this. Oh, the hell somebody can write on a product in bold letters, smoking kills, and people still go there, go buy it. What is the mindset that do this? The mindset is not of its mind. The mindset is coming from the people them who create the cigarette, who make the cigarette, who is what we call mind controlling you to the point where even though you know say something wrong with it, them still have your bite. You know, I made the point last night about a 30-second ad on television. A 30-second ad on television, 10 seconds, them tell you what the product will do to benefit you. And then send the other 20 seconds to tell you what's going to happen in the side effects. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you have diabetes, take one tablet every day. And that take 10 seconds to tell you. And then the next 20 seconds, them say, and the side effects are diabetes, vomiting, nausea, this, that, and probably death. I say, wow. The same thing with a cigarette. No smoking, smoking kills. Surgeon General warned that smoking will kill you. And people still go and buy the product. How people do that? Because they are controlled. So, how that fit into what we are talking about? You see this thing here? We are going here, so. Trust me. It's a mind control thing. Mind control. And you see it in the actions of the people there. Because everybody is now coming to do the same thing. It's like tear up jeans. You know, tear up jeans is in fashion. So them have your, oh, you buy tear up jeans. Because them put it in front of you. And then your mind done program already to do it. Just like the weaving of the ear. Oh, you get to do that? Because them put it in front of you. And them show you, say, it's something wrong, you know, if you do it, you know. Them come tell you. Them all have scientists to show you, say, look here, You see, if you do this thing, it's going to have a side effect. And people still go and do it. So, we are saying to the people them now, relieve your chain from the mind and reprogram yourself. You know, say unwash rather than brainwash. Unwash your brain. Because your brain not dirty for them to wash it. And we are say, it's really, this should have been a door opener for the people them. Because all the while them here say, look here, keep yourself clean. Your people quote all the cleanliness is next to godliness, and godliness is next to cleanliness, and this and that, and where you see them at those, it's unbelievable. A man want to piss him, just stop the minivan and jump out of the van and go against a light post and wee, and then run go back and the bus go sit down. Man a sell on the roadside, a chop coconut, him a chop him coconut, and him want wee, him just left the coconut, go wee, and then come and chop the coconut. Same thing with the jerk pan them and all them thing there. How them get you forget yourself, so? That is really a serious thing, and I want you to think about it. I want you to think about it, because there's so much things that is happening to us that is not of our own doing. But guess what? We can be arrested for it, or we can die for it. We can get killed for it. And that is really where it reaches us now. Because so much things are happening in the society now that you don't even know which one you have to concentrate on. So much things. You know, you have dengue around the corner there, you have this corona come, you have the taxi man them, you have the policeman them, you have the politician, you have the preacher. All of them do something for your mind. It's all about control of the mind. You know, you see a man with a gun, even though you don't see it underneath him shot, you start to get afraid. How that possible? How you have a man with a gun underneath him shirt? Him now take it out and not open it or do nothing. But when you see it underneath there, you get scared. You see certain youth look a certain way, like how pop-up look, and everybody gets scared. Everybody gets scared when you start. If you see pop-up, I drive a car up on the road and them stop at a stoplight, and you drive up beside them and you look at them, you will want to stop, say go. You will want to say go, because it's scary. It's scary. And even though him not look like him bleach, but trust me, him bleach. You know, it's a thing. Scares the farmer knows. Scared. Everybody's scared. Everybody's scared. No matter what nobody wants to say. Everybody scared. How we are going on so now. The first time me hear say this woman get this something, man, me feel like Jamaica vibes change to me right away. Me don't know about the next person. But when me hear it, it's like me don't say blouse and skirt. You know? It's like something about Jamaica does change. And one day after you are the next person have it. I know we hear about 4 other people that will get it and all them way there, but we have to stay seeing. Don't make your mind waver and woover. Do your business. This excessive buying not going to work. Because when certain things start to happen now, by the time you don't use all of them things they know, you know, little more down the line you're going to need certain things, and when you go back at the supermarket, it's not there. Because everybody don't do this frantic buying. I buy out everything in there, and some of the things you carry home and go spoil anyway. You know, you could either carry on the big 50 pack of toilet paper, and when you reach home, you put it outside there, if you take up the other thing now, forget it outside and rain fall, and we took the whole of the toilet paper there. You know, the toilet paper. When somebody could have use it. The mask are the same thing. People who might need the mask, them, now go get them because you have put a mask over your neck, and you hear the people them tell you, say, look here, it is not for that, it's for this. But then you go buy it frantically and say, well, right now, you know what, somebody sneeze by your face. It's a joke business. So we just say, fear factor is not the call, and ignorance is not bliss. That is really what we want to tell the people them. Ignorance is not bliss. Just follow the protocol, figure it out, because even the protocol is part of the plan too, you know. The protocol is part of the plan, but follow it. Because it is what them put in front of you and is what them said. This will help to alleviate the problem. And you want to alleviate the problem. You don't want to become problematic to the point where you now feel away and then you make somebody else who you love feel away and you make somebody else feel away and then it never ends in infinity. Just go on. So, which is that happening in Italy. Is that happening in Italy? And you see the Italian them go somewhere else and catch another country. Because all them get in Nigeria. Is that it's not an African catch it in Nigeria, you know. Is that Italian go to Nigeria, go get it. Go infect it. But I don't hear nothing more about it. So obviously it's like them get better, she get better. Or them do something to alleviate the problem. Click it. You know, yesterday when we hear about Trump declaring that all flights out of Europe, no flights out of Europe will be allowed to enter the US. You know, it struck me because the argument was that if Italy had done to China what they are doing now, so much it's only Italy so much, but guess what? The ass gone through the gate in America. The ass gone through the gate in America already. So the government of Jamaica, seeing as how we are, all right, you see, yesterday they must consider that them should have closed the schools. May I say them should have extended not only close the schools, but close the churches. Just like how them close the party place and all them say. But may I go one step beyond now, because the ones them so far is coming from England. And I'm told that there's 4 people there that has been tested and 3 of them is coming from England. Now we don't know what will happen until tomorrow with those other 4, but the argument of locking the doors to England is not as hard as the one of locking the gates to America, because there's other things that have to be taken into consideration with America, given that, trust me, if we lock off America now, we don't know how Shamara we gotta go. And our extension, we don't know how our extension them gonna go, because China get locked down and none now come from China again for pass through America. And then you have all of these things where we have from America, where we can't do without America. You know, I see so much vegetable pan the supermarket right now, where never grow ya so. I wonder if we don't realize we should have planned food for a long time, 4 times like these, because we don't want to be caught in a situation like in World War II, because that quarantine thing where you lock off 15 million people, them things don't go happen when you hear all World War, you know. In the World War, you know, man say, boy, right now you can't leave the country and you can't come in at the country. And now we see, say, Jamaica, little island like Jamaica now, have the 2 main superpowers, well, not the 2 main, but 2 superpowers. We don't want to call England a superpower again still, but it's our former colonial masters, where most Jamaican there. And in America, we have a whole heap of Jamaican there, and where we have movement to and fro, especially the nearest 1 hour 18 minutes to Miami from Norman Manley Airport. So that's a very short time. You can drive from here, so go Mobile in less, not less, but the time where you take for reach Miami, you'll reach Miami quicker. The argument is that how we're going to now balance the locking off of America, because some stage or another, because all the American people, when I hear upon them news, I say, it's going to get worse. It's only Trump feels so. And in some way or another, I kind of don't want to lick against Trump when Trump say, in April, when the time get warmer, you might see a decline. I know, I don't have no scientific basis to say that, but I know how these flu flourish in colder climates. Flu. I know people saying it's a different strain still, but it's flu. A flu is a flu is a flu. And if it needs certain things to make it survive, I am wondering if maybe him have a point there, but nobody want to take up that point. So, Jamaica in a serious position. What happened when we realize a lot of people in Florida and Miami, and especially New York now, because New York now is the center of all of this. What is going to happen? Are we going to still say, boy, right now, boy, we can't do, forget what we can't do without the wine them and the ham them and all them things there, you know. We can't go lock off America them way there. I better we just give up some of the people them. You know, there's a movie name. I don't want to bring up the movie there because it will make people panic. And that is where we are telling people them, so don't panic. But what will happen? How them go? I wouldn't like be the government trust. How them going to work with America? Because now it's Italy. You know, and you have countries we have more than America still. Because the first country is, in terms of the China, then Italy, then Iran, then South Korea, then Spain, then France. It's weird. You know it's weird? Because they might go down the line with all the country them have the most debt. And then after them say France, which is 6-1, them say Germany, which is 5, and then them go back to say USA, which is 40. 40 debt in the USA. So America come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the line of 100 odd countries. Them say the only place it not there is Antarctica. The only place it not there is Antarctica. So when you go down the line, you see Japan have 19. Why them put Germany up there so? Why them put Germany up there so? Because them say Germany have 5. And then USA have 40. And then Switzerland have 7. Now we have 1. And then them say Japan have 19.
Total cases.
Total debt me I talk about. I know about this.
By the cases.
Them are dealing with cases over there rather than the debt.
Yeah, I said them all there.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Yes, all right. So USA have 40. Total recovered 15. Active cases 1,460. That is USA we are talking about. Critical 10. That is where we are working with us now with America. So we really have to figure it out now. I don't know how the government are going to figure it out. How we are going to figure it out is really something else. But on Thursday, White House Press Secretary Stephanie Gresham said both Trump and Vice President Mike Pence had almost no interactions. Them say with Washington and therefore did not need to be tested themselves. This is coming from an argument that a Brazilian, Donald Trump came in contact with a Brazilian TV presenter. But during the visit, Remington shared on Instagram a picture of himself, Trump Vice President Mike Pence, and Brazilian TV presenter Alfaro Garnero. While in one video from the visit, him wearing glasses was seen just behind Bolsonaro and Trump. Okay. So people are speculating now. People speculating that the nearness of Trump could facilitate the passing on of this disease. And two man in and I'm government have it already. 2 man and I'm government have it, so. And remember, I said the big Iranian man, they dead. So it is respect of no person. No, like respect nobody. If you come in outside, it just boom, catch you. People Jamaica, just don't be no fool. Don't stupid, don't be stupid. Because you have some people, you know, the man might tell us hurricane are coming and people say, no hurricane not like Jamaica, man. Oh, you know, so we're blessed. No hurricane not like Jamaica. People always do that, you know. Always, when hurricane come, you have Jamaican people who sit down and say, no, sir, Jamaica too blessed with that. I don't understand how Jamaica blessed and we have so much murder. It's a serious blessing, that terrible blessing. Anyway, we just tell the people them say, yes, just do what you're supposed to do. And do it without fear or favor. Or, yes, without fear. We need to figure it out. We need to figure it out. Here we go again. Trying to get somebody from the up there who know about these things and we're going with the latest in it. Because we really want to find out some things and clear up some things, especially in my mind. You know, we want to figure it out because so much rumors are go around that we really want to clarify it. You know, we want to figure it out. No care what you tell Jamaicans, you can't tell them say only 2 people and you have the virus. No care what you say. Man, Muta say, Muta, you're sensible man, you know. You really believe so, you know. Like people that look at me like me, I idiot, like, so you turn Babylon now all them kind of way. You know, true, I agree with the thing, you know. When I look at me like, I can't believe you're a man like you. No, she say, you know, it's America do it because government, the Chinese government do this economical, this and that. People have all sorts of things and they expect me if you go along with what they say. A man tell me, say, him have the cure. You know what is film cure? Campari and lime. And him said, oh, him know say it can't cure is because him a drink it right now and feel good. And if you say, so brethren, so you have the virus? Him say, no, me not have the virus. But from how me feel ya, me know say it can't cure it. Me say, brethren, carry it go there, you're going to make millions of dollars. Right. So, we really want to talk about something else, but, you know, we can't talk about nothing else right now because that is what take up everybody. Because we just read now, say, a Brazilian man go near Trump and then test the Brazilian man positive. I don't know what difference that would have making in the scheme of things because the little argument where it's weird. I listen to Trump I talk about this thing here, about where America got doing $8 billion for this and that and all them something there. They ask gone through the gate. America is now affected by this thing. And as can't to where we hear so. Or not where we hear, where we read. The death total is 40. It might not seem like much, but it is the beginning of something. Because I remember say, it's only China we did I hear about this thing, you know. It's only China we did I hear so people are dead. And right now, the death in China is receding. The death toll in China is receding. You don't have no whole heap of cases of death anymore like the other day. Which is just the other day. So them is doing something there. Well, if them can build a hospital in a 5 day to rotted, you know them build a hospital in a 5 day. We also struggle if we just get little bed. Because we hear the minister say, if the worst case scenario is that people who have like diabetes and them something in the hospital, who lay down in a bed, they have to go send them home and make them get home care for really facilitate this new set of people you know where I go come in, which they would have to go set up the place. They would have to go set up the place different for a community like how them talk about St. Joseph Hospital. And the people them run off in your town begs. The people them run off in your town begs because them must say them come now if make the place become where you call it where them call it where them put you as quarantine you. Them put you to, watch a man. Anything we can help the people them need to get the help. And if we know, say, that people have it, so, but when I say no, because this is serious now. Or quarantine that work in a Jamaica. You think you can quarantine Jamaican people? You're mad? Like all center, you know, nobody can leave center or come in a center. I'm mad, you're mad. Eh? When some man had a climb on some mountain to get over to St. Mary, they turn around, think I want that. Oh, that's possible. It's like you tell a man if he left Portland, him can't leave Portland. You think you can quarantine Portland? Too much mountain there. To go over hills and valleys to reach the other side. You can't quarantine them places. You can quarantine places like Switzerland. And even though Switzerland have mountain, you know, why people now climb Mataran mountain to reach over the other side. You know, and like Italy now, you can quarantine Italy because you have different places where it's only them places you can come through. There are places them inside that you have to fly or you have to take some train. And them train there, when you go under them mountain there, you have all one tunnel all 20 miles long. All you have to do is stand up on the other side. Or stand up at the front part that you can't go through or come out. You know, Jamaica is too mountainous for quarantine nobody, but we're not reach it so. We're not going to reach it so. We're not going to reach it so. Click it.
Yeah, brother, where you Muta?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you hear me?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man.
Yeah, man, I'm glad you open the line to them, make we can...
But I tell you, you're glad, man.
Yeah, man, we're glad, man.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, as you were talking, you were saying that Vice President of Brazil visited...
I never said nothing about the Vice President. I say a TV presenter from Brazil and the President of America. What?
I mean that the Canadian Prime Minister wife have it, you know.
Yeah. And when you say Tom Hanks and his wife have it too. You know the actor named Tom Hanks? Tom Hanks?
No.
Tom Hanks and his wife, them the Australia make a movie and them have it. Yeah, so, you know, it's a respectable person, you know.
Yeah, but this Jamaican one, this morning I was listening an interview from one of the...
Next station, them, yeah.
From one of the lady who traveled on the plane from England.
Which one of them? The two of them say have it from England. Which one of them?
The lady was talking on the radio program.
Oh, a woman who was on the plane was talking on the radio?
Yeah.
Oh, what should I talk, say?
She was saying that when she was coming, nobody coming from England, nobody ever test them. And when them come to Jamaica, nobody never test them or nothing.
No, but you know, you're not going to see the test, you know. Them have a machine out that thing will pick you up, your temperature.
Well,
and if your temperature...
Nothing at all.
No, but she don't know that.
Yeah, man, she would know because then we talk to her.
No, wait, no. But she have it? She have it?
No, she don't have it.
Then let me say, bro, she listen to me, I say.
Come from out of the lot where that lady from Bulby have it.
Yeah, but listen to me, I say, no. If you come off of the plane and you walk before you reach immigration, them have something that will check your temperature, you know. You not see it. You're not going to see it.
But it's not, the lady said nothing like that was there.
Oh, she know that?
She know because nobody no question her.
But nobody not have to question.
Put on the sticker or paper.
No, it's not something. Wait there. It's not something with them check your temperature and question you, you know.
But the woman was talking to her attorney.
Yeah.
And the woman said she was frightened when she come to the island. She didn't say nothing like that. That's what they talk about.
Not like what?
Nothing like testing. You know if you have any disease.
But you not listen to me. I say. Them have a machine out of the airport where you're not going to see. Well, when you pass under that machine, it check your temperature. It's not a connection with a person, you know. Because they're not going to put a person there to check you that way there. Them have you checked mechanically or technologically to see if your temperature high. If your temperature high, then them take you out of the line.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, nobody was there doing that.
Doing what?
To test to put on the machine.
No, it's not something you put on pan nobody, Rasta.
No, something them pan you and then pick up on what.
It pick you up, but it's not somebody who do it.
But not like that was there.
All right, sir. All right.
Both from England, where they come from, and Jamaica.
Yeah, not like that. Okay, so we have a lapse then. We have a lapse. So that you said there's a lapse in the security.
In the health sector, when you come and you put somebody to go to there, the thing is there to test you, man, and tell you what's going on. That's why that lady come through and have this problem now, and the guy there from Jerry and Neville.
Which guy from Jerry and Neville?
There's a Jerry and Neville, man. Them chat on Jerry and Neville yesterday.
Yeah, but it's because him come in contact with a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what happened?
But if somebody there the airport and test them.
Test who?
We test them.
It's all right, Richard. We can't explain what I said to you no more.
Yeah.
We can't explain. So that's all you want to say?
Yeah, man.
All right, give thanks, yeah?
Yeah, man. I'm glad to if you open the line more time, I could talk, man.
All right, sir. But you see, I open the line for talk and I try to explain something and I take what I say.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. You know, say I come through your airport and as a single person I walk for go take up all your luggage. You know much man I watch you. I not talk about what you can see, you know. I talk about in the little room upstairs there. Them just sit on there by the camera and I point out and I say, all right, you see that little thing that you have, so bring it up close. Let me see what you have there. And then bring it up. You understand? So it's not like say, when you feel say nobody now watch you. People are watch you. And we know, say, I have the thing for sure. I have the clip. I have the clip, you know. We should have played, you know, about the testing thing, the temperature testing out of the airport. You see it? Yeah, them have a clip with the woman explain the temperature thing out of the airport, you know. But, You see the clip? Where the woman explain, say, it take you up, but it's not like it's a contact with somebody. Because them don't want the worker to come in contact with somebody and them really have it. You know, see, but them have this machine will pick you up and if the temperature them tell you, them carry you go to the next place and test it again. Because sometimes with two things them give you two different reading. You know, so it go, temperature thing. Anyway, that is something that them have out there. And I don't know why I'm keep saying that, but nobody wasn't there. Nobody never have it there. Nobody never have it there. The temperature thing pick you up and register it and then them call you out of the line and just so it go. You know how much time people call me out of the line? I go to the airport, just innocently I come out of the airport, you know. I mean, just say, excuse me, sir, could you just step this way, please? I say, okay, you can carry your luggage with you. I mean, I say, what the hell? Hey, you know the weird thing about airport? You say the time they stop you, it make you feel like, I wonder if you'll have something for me. You start to wonder if you really have something for you. You know, you don't have nothing, you know. But just how them approach you, make you almost like feel guilty already. Like, right, wait there. I wonder if I have 2 machine gun, 1 bomb, some cocaine, heroin, and I kill my wife, I put her in the luggage. You know, it's like, you're trying to figure out what the hell is happening here. I won't if I try to check me out here. Enough time, I come off a plane, or I go up on the plane. The sweetest part I do when I walk through the airport, I say, excuse me, could you step this way, can I see your passport? And when I walk up, I say, sir, where's your shoes? That's it. It's like, can't sweet me. So, but them kind of liberal now here then still. You know, them not really trouble with them really, you know. But, yes. Anyway, we have to take the call. There's another call. Yes, Ian.
Ian Muta.
Yes, blessed.
Yes, Mutabaruka.
Yes, sir.
Science and technology, I get the better of the brethren there. Now understand, sir. Science and technology, them I use.
But that may I say, like, me I try to explain something, I say, but nobody never check her, nobody never check. Them never have to check you physically. They might check you.
This thing I gone we're above our head.
Yeah.
But the thing where call you for talk about. You see all them things we read Jamaica now.
Yeah.
Progress cause all them things.
What?
Because we not think for build. Progress cause them things.
Yeah.
We not think for develop our own country to sustain ourselves.
You know that them do why them a build highway and all them something there. I think I develop them.
No man, joke of business. Me a talk from long time because we make farm work bring AIDS come to Jamaica come inoculate AIDS. Every sickness will come to Jamaica foreign it come from.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah man, the farm worker come a foreign come there with woman and bring back AIDS go get them woman them at Jamaica man. That's how them things they spread, you know. You understand? So the progress so we are look for.
Yeah.
And we now try to sustain ourselves with our own farming and governing ourselves and have a focus to know what we want for the country.
Well, you know, you say farming.
Yeah.
According to them, farming have no place in an industrialized capitalist country. Farming have no place in that. So we know say farming is the most important thing. Feed yourself.
Yeah, because everything come from the ground.
Yeah,
everything
but
where you come out of the ground.
not only where you eat, everything not only where you eat. We build the house.
Yeah, that's what I say, everything where we use.
Yeah. But
you know,
we could have said that. We can't say that, and we continue to say that. Say, if we keep refusing farming, I don't know, because we're going always are importing seed, you know. We could have to go lock the doors to America. And we're going to say if wealth or health. Wealth or health. Which one the government are work with? Wealth or health?
Wealth, them are the. Most of them tell you every day, I sit down and I read to myself and I say, John, I'm sorry, I never started listening to Mutal one good 20 years ago. And would that be a different man, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's health I work with, you know. Health I work with, health.
Yeah, man. Work with
we can tell the people them certain things and them tell the people them another thing. And because them have more voice, the people them will listen to them.
Yeah.
That's where I go on.
You know?
That's where I go on this a while ago.
Yeah. Different thing I go on, man. It's not for the radio.
Yeah, man, it have something to do because when you talk, me no hear you. It make noise, you know me hear.
It's a walkie-talkie.
They know you said have nothing to do with me. Then me know say something there. You said have nothing to do with me.
Yeah, you hear. Alright, you hear.
Yeah.
But motor, we have to develop our own economy to sustain ourselves. We can't. What them want we do. Them become slave master there with their Jamaica.
Both slave them. Both
like the crumbs we drop off on the table for the bigger fish them.
Both slave.
You know what I mean? Them run Jamaica for somebody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like them Jamaica is just a franchise at the bigger thing. And we have some little guy who run a franchise there, so.
If you look on where I go on in Jamaica is moving ahead for the business class.
Yes.
And but the man on the street still now feel nothing.
Still not see nothing.
So it will be
out of my way there.
Yeah.
Water lack off is a thing we come in every day.
A normal thing.
This virus, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you have work it out.
Yeah, you have no water. A joke of business them I go on with.
May I tell you?
Joke of business.
Every week water lack off of my place.
You
every
lose
week.
the water in the pipe and them. A joke of business them I go on motor.
And then the telephone thing, the cell phone them now work properly neither.
And then and you know who are some of the biggest criminals in Jamaica right now, Muta? You see the insurance company.
Yes.
At Jamaica, at them, you know, Muta, I tell you, sir, me have a brother and a sister, we have 2 accidents, different vehicles. And then my sister meet an accident from 2018, and now the insurance will compensate her. A man running on my brother car about a month ago, and the police come, and when the police bring the brother and go to the hospital, I say my brother have to sue him, and my brother say, big man, oh yeah, the man look for my brother and say, yo boss, only thing me having is my life, you know, so you have to take my life. Because nobody have an insurance for the bike, like nothing. And when my brother go to film insurance company, the insurance company, I tell the man, say, I have to go find $500,000.
Yeah.
So, you insure your vehicle.
Yes.
And you know, don't forget. So that's why the man them willing to take the risk, you know, for a drive without the insurance, and them think they contribute to the crime. Cause watch it now, you go to no bar man insure your thing and a man mash up your thing, and him can't compensate it. It's gonna make you think a certain way.
Certainly, of course. Levels. Yes.
You know, if you're not on certain levels, you gotta think a certain way. And I just them think that the government for no say everything we are going on in the country are them fault.
Well, boy, them don't think them a fault, you know. Them doing the right things, them because the right people them is benefiting. Companies make all $3 billion profit in a 3 months.
But you know what? You see, if we want nothing, power forget put against power. So people have to know so we have people power. We have to lock out them idiot people. I just wake up.
All right. Give thanks, brethren, yeah?
Motor, I tell you, more, big up Fireball and all of the friend them out of East and my wife up at Portland. Because I get scared out of this corona.
What should I get scared for? Oh, man, we are saying.
Mr. She send me a picture with her in a mask and gloves and everything. I said, lady, you know, because them I get scared, but me not scared, you know.
Yeah.
I soon come home, and when me come, I have to do a eat right, build up your immune system.
Yeah, and that's what I try to tell the people them, but them not going to listen to me. And that me I try to tell the people them, say immune system. That's why I tell everybody, you know, use a man when I rate, you know, Muta. Yeah.
Use a man when I rate. When I tell you, say, Muta, the rank you said in my life, like what about them Jesus and them things.
Wow, watch it.
Malcolm X, yes. Them man they up on my thing, you know?
Yeah, all right, so I have to move.
Big up yourself, man, and Fireball, I know y'all listen, so big up yourself and Kingston, keep on our key.
Yeah, man, give thanks, right. Yes, stepping razor, you know, you can't say... A while ago in the supermarket, you know, and it's quite them just get some toilet paper because toilet paper so much now that places where we never usually see toilet paper, you know. And when Jamaica go wipe so, why is tension, nervousness, or what make them want toilet paper? Eh? They want to wrap the toilet paper around them face? Where you get them something from?
So you don't see it?
No, I don't see it.
What you mean?
No, Peter and me come from the same world, you know. No, tell me. You see, Ross?
Honestly.
They might take the toilet paper and wrap around them face.
Yeah.
Can't believe. No, even can't believe. The two of we come from a different world. You know that me I say?
I bet that's Madison.
No, you see it from the... No, me not say you lie. Me not say you lie, you know. Because Jamaican people will do it. Me not put the cross them for do it. So them actually buy the toilet paper for wrap on. Oh, you mean? Stock up? Yeah. No, but them get nervous. And get diarrhea and all them stuff there. Eh? What a ratted. Yeah, oh, the mask them done. Yeah. Which part of them usually buy the mask them?
Hardware, I think. No, hardware, that's it. Because I remember I like the man them work, you know.
Yeah. Drilling, when them are drilling and all them.
It's hardware, I get that.
So that done now, so them turn to toilet paper. What a people. Hey, people. Yes, the man used to take off them brief and put it on them face. Somebody start walking them brief over them mouth. Why, I tell you, that's weird, man. That's really weird. They might take toilet paper and wrap around them face. It's a mentality. What do that do, you know? It's a kind of mentality do that, you know. And you see that mentality there? Why? The mentality there will start to tell you about why your mother this or your mother that. The mentality there is like when a taxi man go out with the man and say, taxi man, how are you there? Just go around the man now. And the mentality is, man, where I eat food in a styrofoam box or I drink out a cup and throw the bottle or the cup outside of the coaster bus window. And that kind of mentality we are working, you know. Yeah, man, the mentality there is a man where we box down him picnic, box down him wife. It's a mentality. Because we don't know why a man would want or a woman. Well, that go help. Or that go help her. No. Eh? No. Maybe it help her still. Because, anyway. Yes. Here. Yes.
Muta?
Yes, sir.
Bless up yourself now.
All right, blessed.
Yeah, me a call for about the two previous callers. No, the one before me. I want to go on good now.
Where am I talking? Where am I talking?
Yeah, I kind of like where am I talking. But you see the first one?
Which first one? Where the first one did I talk about?
The first one where when you try to explain about the thermometer thing there.
Oh, yeah, out at the airport.
Yeah. You see that one there? The man there, him just proved to me like what Trump say, fake news thing, you know. I saw the fake news thing spread.
No, him says the woman from England, the on a radio program, and I said she never see nothing. She never get checked.
Yeah, that's where I say, but me, him never listen to what the woman said either.
Where the woman? You did hear her?
Yeah, but the woman said nobody never physically check them. But the woman
him left out the physical part.
Yeah, him just see him like how you try to explain certain things to him.
Say them not physically touch you. Yeah. Them not physically touch you for check you.
No, the thing set up there mechanically.
Yes. Electronically.
And just take a temperature.
Yes.
You see, and then again, if you not display certain symptoms, neither.
It just pass. Yeah, you just go through sale. You just go at the immigration.
The symptoms.
I hope him are listening now because me keep repeating the same thing like that.
You say you get frustrated.
Yeah, because if me this kind of short no more, I start to feel say, me don't know what me I say.
Yeah, you see it. I kind of bless you for that still. You have patience still, you know.
Yeah, but
you know.
Patience are virtue, but sometimes it hurts you. Because I explain to the man, you don't have to see the person who I check you. You don't have to see.
No, because right now, if they give me the job, they know to check people for coronavirus. I mean, I forgot to check them physically.
Then you never get it too?
You don't want that job.
Yeah, no, you don't want that job there.
They're vulnerable like a nurse.
Unless I'm going to put you in the mask and the helmet them and all them something like like you come from space. And,
You understand?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thank you for the call still. Thank you for the call.
Yeah, me just, and you and Muta. You remember man when they mix your tune with it. Your tune in this poem pan a rhythm.
A whole heap of people do it, you know. I have 40 different versions.
Me do it and give you it up when time Gregory is dead and
no, me not going to remember that, you know. Me not going to remember that. Me never remember saying Gregory is dead, much less.
Anyway, I mean that.
All right, sir. All right.
So bless up yourself and bless up all who know Gletrix.
Yeah, know who?
Gletrix.
Are you mix one of them?
Yeah, man, this poem I mix it on the era code with him.
All right, sir. All right, listen.
Man, I give you a copy of the CD.
Yeah, me don't say no.
That was just a experimental thing and it worked. It worked like wow.
So you never sell millions every day? You never put it out there? You never put it out there and make some money and fight?
No, sir.
Hy not?
Let me not give you it from me do it, man. Me book you up.
No, me never say.
Don't IRFM and me tell you about it.
Yeah, but me never say you never give me. Me never say you never give me.
The stage one.
No, but me never say you never give me no bridging. Me say if you did release it and make some money and fight.
No, if me release it, you're a top player.
Oh, no, I don't must hear it a player. I know everything on radio, me hear, you know. Yeah. All right, sir. Blessed. Here.
Bless up yourself, Muta.
Yeah, right. Yes. This is the stepping razor, the art of war. We're there with you. Aye, sir, may I tell you. The struggle is long, man. Long. Anyway, I want to find this clip here with this woman out at the airport where I try to explain the thermometer thing to the people them and how the thing work. And for the benefit of that bridging we call, because he might always say, oh, me not take no call, and he need to talk, and he always, it's like I don't know if people know, but there's a book named The Rivals, and there's a woman named Miss Malaprop. Miss Malaprop is a woman where she talks some things, but it's like it crisscross. So it's like how the bridging call now and say, yeah, but him never mentioned, said the woman said they never physically check her. And I try to tell him, so, but them never physically, make it sound Like we have got to and fro over the same thing, you know them really. Anyway, Miss Malaprop, him sound like Mr. Malaprop. For those of you who know that English literature book, The Rivals, we used to do it at school. It was amazing for this woman, hear the woman talk. Okay, where were they? Look at the next call. Yes, here. Yeah. All right, something not going on your phone, you know.
Listen, okay, all right, let me clear it up.
Mm.
Okay, you hearing me better?
What you say now?
Yes, bless. Good to hear from you. It's been a long while.
Okay.
I would appreciate you to open the phone line some more.
Okay, you want to open the phone line some more. Okay.
Also witness Mahat Keru.
Come again?
Also with Mahat Keru.
What I'm to her?
Kabu Mahat Keru. I would also wish that she
open the phone. Oh, you want to open the phone line more, that you say?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, but sometimes the caller them carry the program where you don't want it go still, you know. You know, sometimes you talk about food and them start to talk about, you know, paper. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to differ a little.
Okay.
From the so-called topic of the day in regards to COVID-19.
Yeah, okay.
But these times are prophetic. We live in a peculiar prophetic times, you know?
Oh, you mean not last time, but this time?
Most definitely.
So why you said this time different from the other time then?
All right. The signs are there from the prophetic writing of Scripture.
Like which one of the Scripture then? The Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the Bible, which one of them you talking about?
I'm referring to our Scripture.
No, your Scripture, not my Scripture, your Scripture. You talk about the King James Bible then, that you talk.
Yes.
Yeah, then you don't say that, man, and stop well like you know what I said, man.
Yes, I use the term the Torah and the Pentateuch.
Yeah, that is the Jewish way to say.
Because most Rastafarian who are really Nazarites, as according to Numbers chapter 6, but they call themselves Rastas.
All right, so what you saying about the prophecy now?
Concerning the prophecies?
No, you say you call and you want to mention that these times is prophetic things.
Yes. Well, I'm just trying to puff. I want to defer the conversation away from the
from the disease
and I'm just
to the prophecy. To the prophecy. You want to go to the prophecy?
Not really.
Or then you just bring it up, say you want to defer from the corona.
I'm going to defer from the normal conversation about the COVID-19.
And go to the prophecy. So you're saying not really no.
You might have overheard me, but
no, maybe I never hear you.
I was just making the point that COVID-19 are part and parcel of prophetic events that would be occurring now.
Which prophecy? Which prophecy?
The conversation and go into some other reasoning.
Then why you bring up that if you are different? Why you bring up that part there now? For me ask you something and then you say you're not deal with that part there.
All right.
Why you say the coronavirus is part of prophecy? And then now when we say which prophecy now, you say me must that I know that you want to talk about.
Okay, great, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of prophecy. I'm a student of prophecy. No. We can differ a little from the regular King James version and go into another version. It's called, where we also find the book of Maccabees.
The Catholic Bible. The Catholic Bible of the Maccabee and the Apocrypha of the Maccabee in it.
Yes, it's part and parcel of the original King James version, which was taken out in the 17th century. All right. We can look at the 15 chapters of the book of 2nd Esdras, which is...
But you just tell me about Maccabee and you're gone in Esdras now. I don't understand. Brethren, look here. You see all them stop and start where you do there now. Your time ago, you know.
It appears like you love to hear about the Maccabees.
No, here no. If you bring up the Maccabee, when me say talk about the Maccabee, him say me love hear about the Maccabee. And you bring it up.
All right. I'll just bring it up to kind of hot others' attention. All right. For instance, the book of, which is also called Ezra. Ezra, as in Ezra in the Bible, in the regular King James Version. There's a prophecy concerning the times. This is also found in the book of the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 24, and also the book of Luke, 21. Now, this is what the Most High God said concerning these times, and even inclusive of the COVID-19, and 19 rather, and also the plagues that are taking place in Africa. You have heard of locusts, the size of city, as if the cloud is rising up. They are by the billions, eating down all the green trees and destroying crops, threatening sustainable food for many Africans.
Yeah. And we hear about 1 billion animals dead in Australia because of the fire.
Yes.
And all these things. So tell me what you say, Bridget, because your time has gone out.
I'll get to
it. I don't want to lock you off.
I want to divert a little.
Yeah, I'm going to divert again.
Yes, I'm going to divert because there was an...
You divert Ghana, something else in a Bridget. Right? Why you divert? A 5 diversion you make a while ago, you know.
Okay. All right. There was an incident, Muta, and I want to ask you if you were there. It's called the African Appreciation Day and Reparation Reasoning. It took place about 2 weeks ago. Are you still with me?
Virgin talk, no man?
Yes. I just want to ask you personally, if you were there. It was kept on...
No, I wasn't there.
Okay. All right. But just before, it was the day before I went there. It actually happened on the Thursday, but the day before the Thursday was a holiday, what they call Ash Wednesday. So I went there the Tuesday to speak to one Miss Vereen Shepherd. She run the center for...
Yeah, me know who you talk, man. Just talk now, Bridget. Watch out, Bridget. You didn't hear somebody who have the corona disease? Me I tell you. You didn't hear somebody who them quarantine? Because, long you talk now before 4 o'clock, say nothing to know.
Mr.
So you're going to Vereen Shepherd now. So I'm to Vereen Shepherd now.
No, I went there to speak to her before...
Yeah. Did you speak to her?
Yeah, I didn't get to see her, but I speak to a person, a lady there, via the intercom. I didn't see her personally, because she said...
Yeah. So you find somebody who you talk to.
I'm going to get to the point.
No, you can't get to the point again because I'm going to lock you off.
I see.
Because you're there over 10 minutes now, you don't say nothing because you're divert.
Fine. Maybe...
Me going to divert to some advertisement.
Yes, no problem. Maybe some other time. When you open the line again, I appreciate...
No, hold on. All right, I'll give you 1 minute to say what you're going to say. 1 minute more.
All right, you know what I'll do? I'll call you back. 1 minute won't do.
You'll call me back. No, but then I'm going to have to give another 5 minutes. I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do it?
No, I don't want to give you 5 more minutes on the radio. You know much for 5 minutes advertisement?
All right, Mutabaruka.
Yes, sir.
Did you know that no African came here on cargo ship?
No African what?
Or in the Americas.
What you say, no African do what?
No African came here on cargo slave ship in the Caribbean or in the Americas?
Where them did come?
Not one.
No Africans came on no ship in the Caribbean?
As slaves.
Eh?
As slaves. Or to be enslaved, rather.
Where them come here to do with them?
One.
What them come here to do?
No, what I'm saying, we are being told that we are African.
And no African never come on a slave ship?
None, not one.
What them come on? Let me ask you.
In other words...
No, what them come on? In other words, what they came on? All right, Bridget, me gone. Here's that, me gone. All right. Yes, this is a stepping razor, the art of war. Okay, next caller. The brother I take 12 minutes on the radio, so I could have played 4 tunes. You know, I could have played 4 tunes another time. You know. You see, that's why I tell you, sometimes I don't like open the phone. Because just so them carry the program. I don't know where this brother come from. With them whole heap of diversions. You know about moving them diversion. Moving them diversion. I don't tell you, I never play this tune, I may not play it up to now, but the call them are coming swift. So one more call there. Please, oh Lord, please don't make it be like the call before. All right. Yes, Ian.
Blessed afternoon.
All right, so you don't sound like a caller like the one before.
Yeah, man, Archer's here, motor.
Eh?
Archer's here.
Who?
Archer's.
Who that? I know television, listen, I can't see you.
Nah, man, I know, man. All right, I call from Manatee Center, man.
All right, sir. You know, so me that praise you that I call now, come like the...
Corona in a little place.
What? You what?
In a little place in a center, man.
All right, sir.
Manatee.
Yeah. What?
I beer panic, I go on motor.
Yeah, what? Them fees me come down there?
Why you need to come talk to them and get them some education.
Whatever panic about the disease.
The corona outbreak.
All right, tell me what them I do for make you say them a panic.
A lot of gloves and masks.
Okay, yeah.
And on a Thursday at this time, the beer would have more people, you understand?
Yeah, well, you know what, I congregate too much now still.
Right.
Because, which part you say, St. Thomas?
Yeah, man, St. Thomas.
Well, you know, so the first woman that them find with it was done at St. Thomas.
Yeah, that's what me heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it have the whole parish.
You know the lady? You know the lady?
No.
Oh, you know tell her no her?
Me don't know her. Me don't really know if me know her still, but me say me don't know her. Yeah, that's not the kind of meet her, you know?
Because you know what, you know her to make some come hold you and pay and quarantine you.
No, man, honestly, man, we don't know her. We don't meet her before.
All right. Well, me can't help the panic, you know, because me don't tell the people themselves to don't panic, because the panic cause more disease.
Right.
Yeah, it cause more disease.
You understand?
I'm a people in St. Thomas.
Get the education, get educated about it and know
you hear me?
Hands are transported to which part it want to reach.
You hear me that talk, so that is
keep
beautiful.
the hands them clean.
Yes.
You see what I mean?
Yes.
But anyway, I big up my parish St. Thomas still. I get to me and say,
me too. Me big up St. Thomas too. Me love St. Thomas.
Big up yourself, Mutabaruka. I hear that.
All right, sir. Yes, sir.
Me have the song name ready now, the Gideon. I'll know. Me drop it for you one at a time already, you know.
Which song?
Yeah, what may I say?
When you say you drop it for me, what you mean?
Yeah, you beg me, you make me DJ it already live.
Yeah, nobody DJ it now, you know. You know what I know. Yeah, you have it on a CD?
Yeah, me give it on CD already, but you say you can't find it.
True, me can't find it. Because I don't play CD again, that's the problem.
Yeah, and me send it to the email a couple of times, said we Mutabaruka at IRFM.
No, wrong number, wrong thing.
Okay.
Wrong thing. No Mutabaruka at the IRFM. I go 2 times a day, I don't a week time. But no Mutabaruka at IRFM. I'd never use that email in my life.
So which one of the email you use, Muta?
Eh?
Which email me can send a song to?
You really want me to tell you my email for here?
Alright, operator.
Operator don't know my email. After should I send me no email? Eh? Yeah, you have to go see me. Alright. Me go get everybody in Jamaica my email. Hold on there.
Good conversation, not give no hard time, Muta.
Alright, listen to me now. Me go get everybody in Jamaica my email.
No.
Me I tell you, say, me I go do it. So here I know. You have to tell me, me I go do it. Me no want, I know it's because you make me go do it. Me I tell you, say, me go get everybody my email in Jamaica. So here the email address, Mutabaruka. All the people them who are listening, here the email address. Mutabaruka x@hotmail.com.
Okay.
That is my email. All lowercase. Mutabaruka MUTABARUKAX@hotmail.com. All right?
Thank you very much, Muta.
And yes, and everybody have to thank you.
All right.
And here one now, don't give me no more CD.
All right, Muta.
You understand? Because you have my email now.
Yeah.
Right?
Mutabaruka.
Here you know, you can have Mutabaruka. I never tell you about no Mutabaruka.
Baruka.
Watch out, man. I can't left for Rasta.
All right,
yeah. All right. What want it? What is? Okay. What is? This? Oh, okay. This is No, we have an interview now. All right, we have an interview to go on now. No, don't call no more yet. You understand? Don't call no more. This man is regarding Carib Cement. Okay, all right. This invitation says you are invited to the official handover ceremony of the Rallington Town Fire Station decontamination room. What? Decontamination room. You see them things that sound like movie, you know, Rasta? It sound like movie. You understand? You just walk in that room and you just pray thing for your outwork. This is March 12th, which is when? Today. Today March 12th. Starting at 2:30, which it starts already. It could have done now. So we want to talk to Mr. Lewis or Mrs. Lewis. No, managing cement company. Communication manager of cement company. All right, so I could talk to the person. They've not reached yet. Okay, we still are waiting for the person. We want to talk to them about this. So I could go to this tune now. How long we have tried to play this tune, I can't play it. Bunny Ruggs, Samaria I, and Carbon. Here we go. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Blessed love, it's Cleo Bell Lewis from Carib Cement. Hello.
Okay, so it's a female.
Yes.
Cleo Bell Lewis.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Okay. We say we are. I saw this invitation just a while ago, but obviously the information said it starts at 2:30. No, it's after 4. It's finished already?
Yes, but that's fine because you're going to be talking with me about what happened.
All right, so tell me what happened.
Boy, the Caribbean Cement Company just handed over officially a decontamination unit to the Rallington Town Fire Station. Now, a decontamination unit is really, what we did was to build on a section with a couple of showers and put a washing machine and put some other facilities so that the fire officers, when they come off a fire, they can go directly in there, straight from the truck into that unit to wash hands, wash clothes, wash gears, whatever they need to do. And this is something they did not have before. In fact, it's the only one in the island right now, I was told by Superintendent Buckle.
So why did I get the feeling that the decontamination was referring to the present corona disease, where if you feel that you are contaminated, you can't go on and eat it?
No, well, what is important to note is that these men and women of the fire service are on the front line every day dealing with contaminants. The nature of their job is hazardous.
Yes.
And they deal with things that you and I don't even know and will never see
yes.
in order for them to save lives.
Yes.
So every single day, they're exposed to chemical and other kinds
yes.
of contaminants.
Definitely.
Now, what really should happen, when they come off off a fire, they should be able to immediately wash off and use appropriate chemicals.
Yes.
A lot of stations don't have the facility.
All right, so is this something where somebody have to be there maintaining it, or something that it work and then you come and service it after a period of time?
It's an attachment to the building. It's like a building with concrete.
Okay.
And we made a block. And it has a number of showers, it has a number of stalls, and we also have an industrial machine we got from Appliance Traders Limited, which we bought from them, and it's supported by installing. Now, it's very important to note that this project came out of the Caribbean Cement Company's staff members realizing that this important service to the community,
yes.
because as you know, Carib Cement is located in Rockport, East Kingston.
Definitely.
And the fire station serves the whole of East Kingston, and sometimes they're called out to other parts of Kingston when there's a fire. So last year, Labor Day, we did a vote. We threw it to staff. What do you want to do for Labor Day? And the Rallington Town Fire Station came up. And so our staff, and they voted for it. They voted on the number of different projects, and the Rallington Town Fire Station was the number one in terms of the number of staff votes. And about 40 staff members went down there on Labor Day, and we painted and we cut bush and we scraped off, fence and zinc, and we really gave the place a facelift. But when we spoke with the officers and we said, what else can we do that is meaningful? They said they needed a decontamination unit, and that began the journey, which when we took it back to our office and to our superiors, they understood the importance. And it took a little while, it took quite a few months because we have internal processes, and we also had to get the budget in place in order to do this, and we were successfully able to do it and complete the job and to hand it over today.
All right, so what is the difference between an ordinary bathroom and this decontamination place? What's the difference?
Well, there are many differences, but the primary difference is the use, yes? So this area is attached downstairs. It's an open area, so as soon as they come off the truck, they go in. Now, it was built based on the specifications by the fire service. Yes, so they go inside, and yes, it has tiles, it has showers, it has stalls, it has running water. But it goes to show that this particular location and many others, unfortunately, do not have that facility.
All right, so I don't know if the cement company plan to move from Rallington Town to our next fire, or this is just the beginning and end of what you're going to do as it relates to the contamination.
Between 2016 and 2018, we haven't finished doing our reviews for 2019. Caribbean Cement Company has devoted more than $200 million in community projects. We don't go about shouting about it from the rooftop, but we look for projects that have meaning and will improve the lives of communities and important stakeholders. So we've done concrete roads in some of our most rural communities. You'll find that some of the most rural communities in Jamaica have the best roads because of the partnerships to improve the situation of farmers in those communities. So within our budget, we have a program for the year, and we work steadily with communities to do meaningful and impactful programs. For example, 2 weeks ago, we were down in Woodside, St. Mary, with Dr. Erna Brodba, where we handed over what the community has called the Woodside Ancestral Garden.
Yes, I know it.
That came about because the Caribbean Cement Company had a competition the end of 2018 called the Build Your Community Competition. And 47 communities from 13 parishes submitted proposals to win a project valued at $5 million for the Caribbean Cement Company to do in their communities. And Woodside won. And now, what that project means, they had an open space. That open space is a national heritage site. Because it is proven that the Taino, the British, and enslaved persons from Africa at different points were all on that site. And what the community has done is to make it a sacred space. And we enhance that space by creating steps so persons can safely access it. Before, it was just going down a little side of the hill. We have created a wall of memory as per the community's request. So Dr. Erna Brodba has done research and has identified more than 100 names of enslaved persons who were in that area. And those names are on a wall. So ancestors or descendants from those persons are still in Woodside or wherever they are in the world. They can come back and reflect and give respect. So, and we improved the bathrooms, and now if visitors come, there's a proper bathroom facility. We donated a water tank. And what that means for that community is that they're hoping that community tourism, both from local tourists and international tourists, will improve, and that will improve the livelihood of the community because people can work as tour guides and, other spin-off benefits.
By the way, as you talk about water tank, the center that you just opened today, it has water tanks there?
Well, I don't know if there are water tanks, but you know that the fire service has its own special arrangement as it pertains to water. Unfortunately, I can't speak to that, but I would imagine that there are some special arrangements for how the fire trucks are filled and serviced.
Yes. And you say you don't know the next project will be, or you don't know yet?
Well, yes, I actually know it. I have quite a work program for this year with meaningful projects, including some that will have national impact and some that will be relevant to some of the places that we love. But I'm not yet able to speak about it.
Yes, serious?
I can tell you that, there are farming communities in Manchester. There are communities in rural St. Andrew, which now have concrete pavements and improving the opportunities for children to go to school. In Manchester, in Lichfield, for example, taxis didn't want to come around that area. So if a mother was sick needed to go to the hospital because she's pregnant or so, an elderly person, children, they had to walk for quite a distance, or contact the persons who were willing. And through our partnership, we were able to create a concrete pavement for them and improve that situation. So that's how we work with communities, really meaningful big projects, and it takes quite a bit of work and planning on our side. It takes like many, many months in advance. Our program is pretty set.
Well, I can imagine that, you know. I mean, I don't know why I got the feeling that when you say decontamination, it was referring to a place where people who have certain disease can go.
No, not at
but
all.
I understand what it is. Yeah. It's a bathroom.
Yeah. It's an air. It's a safe space. Where let me tell you why it's equally significant. You know, sometimes some of the officers would have had to have taken these gears home to be cleaned.
Yes.
That's not a safe.
Them can clean it there.
It's more than a bathroom or a washroom. It's a specific space for that kind of gear.
Yeah.
Nothing else should be done there, just like they shouldn't be taking their gears home.
Yes.
And so, you know, when we ask communities and corporate citizens, when staff members think about how they can make a difference, I would like to encourage them to think about the fire service.
Yes.
They need a lot of support in a lot of ways.
Okay, all right. Well, give thanks. You know, it was nice to hear about this, you know, coming from the cement company. Because most time you never hear about the cement company more than cement.
Yes.
So now we say that.
In the past, the tagline used to be more than just cement. Now it's building a greater Jamaica. And indeed, it has always been more than just cement. Before you go, let me just tell you, the other day when we had the heavy rains and Florida Glasgow area, big road, became impassable. You know, two of my fellow managers, Christopher Brown and Jorge Lizama, used their initiative and commandeered a couple of trade tractors to go out there to clear the road so that the traffic could move. You know, there was a terrible accident there 2 years ago, and one of my colleagues happened to have been passing, and because of his quick intervention, lives were saved. So, you know, the people who work at Carib Cement are very socially conscious because it's part of the company's DNA to be ingrained in the community. Because we understand how integral we are as a company to building Jamaica.
Okay. Well, give thanks. I mean, you're a great communication manager, I must say.
Wow, thank you, sir. That's quite a compliment.
You have communicated.
I'm really excited. I consider it a privilege to work with this company and with a team of people who are fellow colleagues, managers, and employees across the board.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, blessed love, Muta.
Yeah. Claire Bell Lewis, communication manager for the cement company, and everybody knows about the cement company, the outer. So they're on the down, you know, and the up. And we want to tell the people themselves we'll be back here next week, Wednesday, with the cutting edge. So we want to remind the people them that the panic is not going to alleviate the situation and the problems we find ourselves in at this time. Panic not going to help. And the only thing the panic going to do is to drive more fear, and more fear lead to more problems in your system, not externally, in your system. From you start to feel fearful, it means that you release certain negative things inside of your body. And not only mind-wise, but physically. We are talking about all those enzymes releasing inside of you and creating other problems that not supposed to be there. So all you have to do is do what them say and see how far it can carry you. Because nothing is foolproof right now at this time. Yeah. Nothing is foolproof. But as far as possible, we can carry it go. The protection. We just carry it and see how far it will go. So them say tomorrow we're going to find out of the 4 much more people that they saw. And them still are trying to find the people them who see one Scotiabank closed down because them say the lady was in that building. And we hear that out of St. Anne people, not St. Anne, St. Thomas, people is very panicky. Very panicky. We can't afford to make panicky dry because if panic start drive, you know, when certain other things start come, because people are say, you know, them have every time one of them virus are come, it worse than the one before. And it seems that we forget, say, viruses like these, it pass our way already. And when they say the worst thing ever happened, when the one did come, the first one, them say, boy, nothing like it ever happened. And then the next one come, them say, boy, that one is terrible. And the next one come, them say, boy, that one is worse than the one before. And that one is worse than the one before. And this shall also pass. This shall also pass. So, sanitize, or whatsoever them call it. Make sure, say, you're not breathe near too much people. Serious thing. And them say, you know, if shake on again. You know, we never used to shake on, you know. And since we come mix up with men and people, I will start shake on. Me never used to shake on them, don't know how me start to shake on. Me a Rasta, me a shake on. No, that never did in my culture at all. So right away, me know, say, yes, Muta, you sleep, you know. You come in a Babylon, come and shake people, and I know Babylon, I tell you, if you stop shake on. Ironical. It's an irony of ironies, man. You see it? So, we just want to tell the people, them say, be careful. Be careful. We want to tell the people, them in the bus, them, be mindful. And you know the weirdest thing now? If some scent or something just tickle your nose and you sneeze, you know, say, everybody run gone left you. Yes. Because sometimes you have some smell where just tickle your nose. No, you have to put your finger in your nose, you know, because trust me. Me see a thing in the thing. Some people stand up at a train station. Like 5 people underneath the rain thing. And one woman stand up out there and she go sneeze. The man shout him, go and shoot the woman, and everybody starts spray everybody. Me I tell you, it's a terrible thing. The people take the thing serious. People take the thing weird. Well, it's a joke business that still. But we just say, the woman who did, the woman from St. Thomas who went to the doctor because she feel away. She go in at the lobby and one of the front desk. And she come mention, everybody run out of the lobby. That means, say, even to that, there's certain things that people in these hospitals and doctor places supposed to get trained into to deal with this. Because you can't go to the doctor and the doctor run from you. Ironically, the doctor who did look about her catch it too. You know, so it's like a weird thing. You know, so we need to find a way of make the thing don't create them little panic all over the place. You know, see, we need to find out how we're going to deal with it because, trust me, it just start. And you see America now, America is the next place from Italy now, apparently. Because we can see all Germany involved, France involved and all them places, but most of them places over the other side of the world seems as if them kind of, you know, it a go down now, it a go down, you know, after from when? December. No, from December this thing a go on. Yeah, from December this thing, January, February, March. And if you follow the law of logic now, if we start to trend down, it means that we have March, April, May, June, July, August, September. That's everything. We need to figure it out. At least them figure it out already, but until we can say everything back to normal, I hear them say 2 weeks for the school them, because them have things said that is the time when everybody's supposed to know if them have it or not. It take 2 weeks to find that out. So you say, no, everybody, I don't know if works are going to stop, though. All banks are going to close. I reckon we're going to lock down. I mean, what else is going to happen? What else is going to happen now? Because everybody are locked down everything, you know. If you lock down the school, them, you lock up the party, them. where people gather, you have to lock down. So you talk about church, you talk about, what them call it, community place where you talk about people who play football. And you them talk about if keep the champs, but don't make no body come and still keep the champs. You hear them say that? That don't make no sense. You go watch it on TV. Yeah, in Philadelphia. Because them are going to have the weight name there where them used to have it, where we say we not go. I think at the pen relay. We say we not carry nobody go there. See, nah, take no chance. Right move. So we have something to contend with still. And I am waiting to hear what might happen. Because it is building up in America. So I want to know if we're going to take the same stand like Trump take the stand and like the Salvadoran president, El Salvador president say, watch out. We don't have none here, but we're not going to make it come here, so we don't want no visitor come here for now. We don't all are from coming here. I don't know who else going to take that stand, but it's a good stand to take. It's a good stand to take. Because here's we know I left a makeshift now come, makeshift duck out so people can't come halfway. And look there, one woman in our plane just come and home, and some more in our plane, and the next plane is even the same plane. So we need to really figure it out. I can't figure it out more than I ever try to do what I can do. Because right now I stand up in here 3 hours now, and I touch all them buttons where DJ Brian touch. And he might touch all the buttons, and me I touch the button them too. I don't know what is possible. Watch the man them a fight over the sanitizer now. Don't drink the thing, man. That brother look like him watch. You must drink the sanitizer. Oh, hey, pop up. No, people. Pop up. Me don't want to call you lollipop, Pop up. It's not supposed to drink it, Rasta. Pop-up use it. Because they know Pop-up use it. Him not rub himself with it, like when you put on cologne, and you go so. Yeah. And so him put it on, So we are trying to smell good, smell at the sanitizer. No, where you come from, Bridget? No, you have a buto at the highest level. No. Pop-up, you ever hear about Buto? The man are using sanitizer like it's cologne they put on. See him around all of him neck. You never see him. You see him with all of him neck. I know him drink it. Behave yourself, man. No, sir. No, you're not eating.
Check National Supply first. National Supply is Jamaica's superstore for everything in tools, construction, safety, and welding. 876-969-6380 in Kingston. 876-971-0020 in Montego Bay. National Supply has it. The time by National Supply is...
Yeah, the time is 38 minutes past 5 o'clock. Yeah, this is the Stepping Razor. We're gone, And I play a tune up with my Christian friend, them. Yes, because I know see a whole heap of them Sunday. I go do this,